Okay. Hey, folks. Welcome to 10 rupees is the cost of Pepsi. Shah Rukh Khan is sexy. Oh my God, I can't say it without laughing. Our legally registered, trademark, copyrighted, official name. We are Diksha, Digvijay, and Preeti, and we get together once a week, or at least we try to watch a Shah Rukh Khan film and talk about it. This week we're watching my pick, which is Kabhi Haan Kabhi Naa. Why I chose this film, I saw an old interview of Shah Rukh Khan where he said that it's his favorite film and Sunil was one of his favorite characters that he's played. So I thought it would be interesting to watch. Plus, I think he played a significant part in helping getting it released and stuff also. Like he bought the Bombay distribution rights and things like that. I think he's also mentioned that he wishes he had produced it or something like that. So yeah, the summary of the movie briefly. It's a coming of age film. It follows the story of Sunil, who's played by Shah Rukh, who's in love with Anna, who is in love with Chris, who is also in love with Anna. And Sunil tries to, in some not so appropriate ways, set them apart. They're also all in a band together, which is important to the plot for some reason. But yeah, he makes some questionable choices, and the movie follows his story. It's apart from the love story, it's also just like a story of character growth, coming of age, as I said. And it's available to stream on Netflix if you're in India.
Hey, what? Amazon?
No, we
Amazon
watched it
Prime.
on Netflix.
No, we
Like,
watched it
I
on
watched it
Amazon.
twice. I watched it twice, please.
Oh yeah,
It's on
yeah.
Netflix.
Shit.
Oh yeah,
crap.
we didn't
Acha.
watch Party 8. We didn't watch
No,
Party 8, did
yeah,
we?
we
We
didn't
just
watch
watched
Party
it
8.
together.
We
Yeah.
watched Party 8
Oh,
Fan,
watch.
which was on Prime. This one is on Netflix.
Oh, see,
It's
obviously.
okay.
Oh, yeah. It's on Netflix and Apple TV. You would have to pay for that.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we watched it.
Yeah, this was the first time we didn't synchronously watch the film. We watched it all separately because scheduling conflicts. That's
Yeah,
also why this episode is coming
yeah.
out super late. But
3 weeks into
And
our
Diksha watched
podcast,
it
we're already
twice.
missing deadlines.
yeah, in that much
So,
time, I found the time to watch it twice because I enjoyed it a lot. But before I get into my thoughts, Preeti, what did you think?
What did I think? I have watched this movie a lot of times. It is one of my, like, I would say, very
तुमने
comfort
कहाँ
movies
देखी
to
है movie?
go
Like
back to.
you're not going on Netflix and rewatching it. Are you watching it on
Yeah.
cable? Or
I mean, I watched it on Netflix. That's what I'm saying. I watched it on
oh, अच्छा तुम
Netflix.
बार-बार Netflix पे देख रही हो मूवी. Okay,
हाँ,
cool.
I watched it last year.
Nikki,
I
ये
think this
कैसा
is gonna
question
be.
था? Where else will you rewatch a film if you want to watch it?
अरे मतलब it's either I don't know कि वो अभी आजकल में देख रही है rewatch कर रही है. A lot of times rewatches. See, in my mind, I have rewatched
अच्छा
Shah Rukh Khan
जैसे
movies on
बचपन से
cable
you've
and
seen DDLJ on
torrents.
TV every second weekend
या
वैसा वाला
ऐसा
rewatch.
बादशाह आ रही है सीजन है वहाँ पे टॉरेंट पे डाउनलोड करके 3-4 बार देख रहे हो हॉस्टल में. मुझे लगा ऐसा सीन होगा. But okay, on
नहीं, not
demand
like
rewatch.
that. मतलब हाँ, ऐसे like I've watched it on TV. Like growing up, of course, a lot of my association with the movie, like every other thing, is with music. So the songs have stayed with me, and I guess this movie is such that the songs have a story going on in itself also. So I guess that's why the reconnect is also very, very nice. So yeah, I love the movie. So I've watched it a lot of time. I remember the plot, like so, and it's such a rewatchable movie, yeah. I just love it. I don't know, like there's some, like there are reasons to not like Sunil as a character, but it is so hard. It
Which
is
is part
so
of the song. I
hard.
think which is part of the charm of the movie. Na? मतलब he's
It's also the
playing a
part
flawed
of
character.
Shah Rukh Khan's charm. Like, you know, you
हाँ.
can't help but like his characters, no matter what he's playing. Like,
Yeah. I mean, he's playing a flawed character. Very, मतलब there's no hiding it. But he's also Shah Rukh Khan. तो फिर अब क्या करो? Win some, lose some. Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, so I
I
had a
watched
lot
this.
of fun.
Yeah. I watched this movie.
Yeah, go.
I think I only watched it once. बचपन में कभी देखी होगी. तो मुझे barely याद थी. I knew कि मतलब he's there. उनका band होता है. आशीष कुमार होता है. He falls in love and then that doesn't work out and sort of she goes to Deepak Tijori. Of course, because you also heard about this so much in pop culture that he lets her go. And he's not that obsessive lover, wala, which obviously is nowadays a very key theme and a very sort of polarizing topic in a lot of movies. So he's played that
I
character
love
really
it.
well. Yeah,
I love it. We
take
keep coming back to this.
not taking names. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I really liked it also, because it's just a very nice, pleasant vibe to it. I mean, let's admit, he's being an asshole at times, right? He's being a legit
Yeah.
asshole, trying to sabotage her relationship. But I mean, they also forgave him. Ki, "ठीक है, it's okay." You wrote such a nice song, and the music sort of very interplays with the plot really well. Of course, because they're in a band, and that's a large part of their story. Overall, I think it's a very nice. I can understand why you would rewatch it. It's a very comfort rewatch. Right? And like there are a lot of we'll get into it. There's a lot of small moments where I feel कि यार ये कितना well shot scene है और so well done. The overall arc. It's not just for me. It's not just a romance movie. It's not just a love story. It's
Yeah.
about
I agree.
it's about Shah Rukh's character. Going from point A to point B through multiple relationships. I would feel that's how I felt, and I
Yeah,
think that was beautifully done.
yeah, and I think that it's also that time era where you could have Shah Rukh like not get the girl, and we all like be treated like an option. That's what Anna does to him towards the end. Spoiler alert! I don't know. We should be giving spoiler alerts now or not
अरे
for
हाँ हाँ मतलब
30 year
पूरी
olds
मूवी
movie,
डिस्कस कर रहे
but
हैं.
but
That's okay.
but and at the same time that he's not like he didn't have this whole I don't know boja of being Shah Rukh Khan. So there is so much innocence that comes into that character. That's what I really like. Like I think that started to fade away a little bit later on in the 2000s.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna
that's
say, I don't
the
think that there's a lot of movies where I'd say that he felt the boja of being Shah Rukh Khan. Like maybe not until like late 2010s, 2020s,
yeah.
early 2020. Yeah.
Yeah, I think now it's a lot more than before with
Yeah.
Pathan and Jawan, the characters he's playing, the larger than life sort of a role. Now he's being the
I
star.
thought Sunil was like just not larger than life, but he was just so बहुत प्यारा सा character है यार मतलब so I'll tell you what I really love the movie but I am having such a hard time like getting my head around the fact that I don't like Sunil as a person but I love Shah Rukh Khan as Sunil like it's just he's so hard to like but he's also so easy to like and in my head it makes perfect sense like this guy he's going and he's saying these horrible things about Anna trying to like um convince Chris not to ask her out and whatever's happening. But at the same time, you feel bad for him. You're like, अरे यार, उसका कोई chance ही नहीं था
Yeah.
इसलिए कर रहा है. I'm like, यार, no, I can't wrap my head around it. But you're rooting for him also, and at the same time, you're also like, this was bad. Like ये अच्छा नहीं
Yeah.
किया, इसने नहीं करना चाहिए था.
Also, I think that karma and that comeuppance comes immediately after he fucks up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so he'll say something shitty to Anna or lie to Chris, and then he'll get caught. I mean, in the next 15 minutes, he'll get caught in his lies, and then he has to start
Yeah.
apologizing. ऐसा नहीं है कि weaving a web of lies. Eventually, you feel कि यार, this is such a dick character. He gets what's coming his way very
And
immediately.
he starts to learn his lessons also immediately. Like that, I really like stories of like
Yeah.
personal growth. And I felt like even in the like whatever happened with Anna was a separate thing. Matlab, he spent half the movie trying to make it up to her. But even with his parents, like when he lied about his report card and stuff like that, like he himself went to the priest and to what was his name? Father Briganza. And he's like, I lied and how do I
I'm
fix
sure
this
it's not
now?
Briganza. I'll look it up.
I think it is Father
सब
Briganza.
रास्ता गॉड को जाता है
हाँ.
सब रास्ता गॉड को जाता है with Father Briganza only I think so but so for me I like to when
Oh,
you
it is
say that
Briganza.
it's
Sorry, it is Briganza. Good. Sorry. Obviously.
yeah I was just like gonna disagree a little bit with Diksha here that there is like yeah he
Oh,
is
we're
hard to
disagreeing.
like
Wow.
like on the whole thing that he's
Yeah, yeah.
unlikable. But I also feel that the likability comes with some sort of innocence attached to it. Like it's not like there's a song which explains this also, right? Aana mere, like
Yeah, yeah,
sanam tujhe
Yeah.
paane ka. Like he's not doing it just as to sabotage everything. And then he doesn't continuously do it. Once he realizes that she is in love with him, like real, like he sees them like lip to lip kiss,
yeah.
he doesn't really go and
He is
yeah,
immature, but I feel the intention and the immaturity, it doesn't cover up for the fact that what he did was really wrong. Like at least in that
yeah.
moment, I was like, ye, matlab, this was not a good thing that he did. Like, going
Basically,
and
he calls her a
talking
loose
shit
woman,
about,
right?
yeah.
That's what he does, and which is
And
he
he really
puts it
hurt
very
her feelings.
nicely,
Like
and
you
it's
could
Shah Rukh
tell.
Khan is saying it, but it's at the end of the day a very shitty thing to say.
Yeah, and even after
Yeah.
that, he tries to brush it off. He's just like, I'll apologize and she'll be okay. And in his head, he's already apologized and she's already forgiven him. In fact, he even enacts that scene, and he's still
Yeah.
thinking of it very childishly. Like he's not acknowledging the fact that he's hurt her feelings. But yeah, I mean, it's a story of immaturity, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah, but the
becoming
cool
mature.
part is like all the friends really gang up against him for that. Like they completely
Yeah,
side with Anna. They're not like जाने देना उसने इतना तो कर दिया ऐसा नहीं होता है. Like all of them are like this
Ex-
guy's wrong.
everyone
Yeah.
else
Except
in the
Dr.
movie though,
Rustom.
in that one song, like everyone else in the movie is just like जाने दो जाने दो. Like literally even the police officer that she calls to like shoo him away, he's like जाने दो
जाने दो.
माफ कर दो.
True.
चलो भी जो
Yeah.
हुआ जाने दो, बहुत हो चुका
Oh
जाने
yeah,
दो.
you and your friends. याद भी होते हैं. This is just a small trivia of Shah Rukh. This being the era of Shah Rukh Khan not getting the women, right? This movie
Yeah.
came in between so Dar, Bazigar, and Anjam. All three movies where he doesn't get the woman. Kabhi Haan Kabhi Naa इनके बीच में lie कर रही है. Imagine he's playing that character and he's going on to play Anjam then.
So this was actually, it was finished before Dar and Bazigar released, I think, but they didn't find buyers for it.
Yeah.
Like the story was so unconventional, and like main hero not ending up with the girl, and there's no like villain in the film. So that was, I think, interesting fact.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
but in
but
the eyes of the audience तो मतलब शाहरुख is playing these
Yeah.
characters ना in one by row. उनको थोड़ा ना पता उस time पे इतना कहाँ होता था. Now is the internet.
the mom was the villain, yeah. Like the mom-in-law, Sasti Maya, Sarabhai.
कौन सी mom-in-law?
Double roti.
Oh yeah. Chris's mom.
Yeah.
Oh
Anna's gonna
yeah,
regret
yeah.
that decision for the rest of her life just because of that mother-in-law.
जिंदगी भर डबल रोटी वाली तो डबल रोटी वाली रहेगी. That's fun. And I guess the brother also, like Anna's brother, like he was very like I didn't like him at all. Nor did I like Chris, even though he's the boy lover.
I mean, Chris is fine. There's nothing wrong with Chris's character. Deepak Tijori is just not a likable face on TV, मुझे लगता है. He
तुम
plays-
लोगों को बस
No,
इसलिए नहीं
I
पसंद
mean-
कि वो शाहरुख की बंदी को ले गया, ठीक है? जबरदस्ती coming up with ways to dislike him.
No, I think
No,
for
I
me
mean,
the
I've
dislike.
never really liked him, no. Sorry,
I
go
have
ahead.
not
Yeah,
seen him in
and
anything
for
else. So, but yeah, even I found him dislikable from the get-go. But I'm definitely biased, and I have no problem in
Yeah.
admitting that.
No, I am biased. I will admit it, and at the same time have a logical explanation for this. That is when
Oh, wow.
when the girl goes to him at the party, where to say that I hear that you are being engaged or whatever to this girl, and you never told me. And then he goes there. Okay, say that I'll talk to the parents and and then he goes there, and the father just announces it. And he's just there. Okay. And then for days, he does not act on it at all.
वो
And he
बैंगलोर
only
चला गया
acts
था ना?
on it when,
उसको काम पे
like,
बैंगलोर भेज दिया था.
but what the, I don't know. I don't agree with this. Like, I can't make sense of it. And then he comes back only when she's agreed that, oh, he loves me, the Sunil loves me a lot, and then he's my second option, obviously.
ये
Because
जब
he
भी
loves
बेड पे
me a
करीना
lot.
कपूर ने यही किया था, by the way.
So,
Exactly.
Chris has a less of a spine, but he does love her and
Yeah.
mostly doesn't do wrong by her at all.
I mean, we can
Yeah,
agree
yeah, I
that
mean,
like
in a
he was
weird
a good
position.
guy and like a not likable guy. It's okay. We none of us like him, but ठीक है मतलब
None of us like
बंदा
him.
बुरा नहीं है, बस हमें पसंद नहीं है, क्या करें?
Yeah, I know why I don't like him. I don't like him because one of the first movies जो मैंने इसकी देखी थी was वो कौन सी मूवी है, जो जीता वही सिकंदर. He plays the antagonist ना उसमें against Amir Khan. I'm right? Right?
I don't
You
remember.
guys
I
haven't
hope
watched the
so, but
movie?
Yeah, I've seen it, but I don't
yeah, of course
remember.
I have.
Yeah, I think वही होता है उसमें. And if not, like I'm making a very stupid mistake, but I think that's he's the
I'll
guy.
tell you why I don't
And
like him. And I know it's a very irrational reason, but from the moment that he enters, everything about him is just like screaming that ये बंदा लाइफ में विनर है. मतलब वो गाड़ी चला रहा है, सूट पहन रहा है. मतलब
Fair.
उसके
yeah,
बाल ऐसे उड़ रहे
that's
हैं. Like
true.
शाहरुख खान का everything is the opposite. Like, you know, he's riding a bike. He doesn't even have a helmet.
Yeah.
He's wearing that police cap around everywhere. And like,
Marlboro.
he's like the complete opposite. So I was just like, this guy
Yeah.
has too much going for him. I don't think he
Too
should
much
get
privilege है.
people.
इतना
Yeah.
privilege नहीं अच्छा लग रहा है हमको.
हाँ, बैंगलोर में जॉब है, बेचारा शाहरुख 3 बार फेल हो गया है.
What, he has a job in Bangalore? I thought he was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
there.
No,
Oh,
he's
and of
working with his
course he
dad's
comes from.
company or something. Yeah, he comes from family
Of
money.
course he does. हाँ, silver spoon and all of that. Rich guy. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I get it why you don't like him. Amir, फालतू का Amir. Yeah. There were parallels between some parallels between this movie and Josh also, no?
Yeah,
Ah,
The Search
Goa.
of Fresh. Goa, the father being the sort of a mentor figure over there. Lots of graffiti on the
Vasco.
walls. Vasco. Oh, Vasco to
The place
locality
is
है, but
Vasco, like the
oh,
same,
okay.
yeah, but
Yeah,
the
and
same in there.
इसमें भी Shah Rukh sibling sort of tells him कि कोई ना she will end up loving you back.
yeah, but in like a
So
more
I think
sibling way. Less.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not a lot of sexual tension going on there. Like I felt when he was in there. Apart
Yeah.
from that, there is also a callback that happened later on in Kabhi Haan Kabhi Naa, which is a
Yeah.
song in which the ice cream is not having a good time in the movie, right? When he brings the ice cream and then
Oh,
he
ice cream
finds out.
keeps falling. हाँ, गिरते रहती है. Yeah.
No, so there's this particular scene in which in the song Akash ke hum hosh mein ab aane na paaye, they are both in that whole festival kind of thing, and he brings her an ice cream and then उसकी गिर जाती है लड़की की, and then शाहरुख खान अपनी भी गिरा देता है because उसकी गिर गई है तो वो
हाँ.
अपनी थोड़ी ना
ये
खाएगा.
देखा है मैंने, गाने में देखा
And
है
then he
ऐसा.
again, and then again that happens because वो तो उसके मुंह पे मार देती है फिर आइसक्रीम, तो वो लेकिन वो खा लेता है. But the same thing happens in कबीर वतन कहना में रानी मुखर्जी की आइसक्रीम गिर जाती है एक गाने में. I think it's मितवा, and then वो भी अपनी गिरा देता है. So yeah,
ये
I'm
क्या
pretty sure
कैसी
it was a
नॉलेज है भाई?
callback.
कैसी नॉलेज है ये? कभी तो हल्दी ना मैंने इतनी बार देखी भी नहीं है. I've seen it maybe one and a half.
गाइस आई रियलाइज
ये
मैंने
सीन कैसे
कभी
याद है?
देखी नहीं है, पता है. मैंने गाने देखे हैं और मेरे को स्टोरी मालूम है क्योंकि जब वो रिलीज हुई थी तो आई थिंक समवन टोल्ड माय पेरेंट्स दैट इट्स नॉट अ मूवी फॉर चिल्ड्रन, सो दे डिडंट
Oh
टेक मी टू
yeah.
वॉच इट.
That
एंड
same thing happened with Anjali कि उसकी मॉम ने लिखा कि इसमें शाहरुख खान चीट करता है अपनी वाइफ पे, तो ये मूवी नहीं देखेंगे हम.
yeah, but one of my friends who had watched it like on DVD or something, she told me the whole story and I was like, wow, मुझे भी नहीं देखनी है ये मूवी, इसमें गलत चीजें हो रही है.
Yeah, even I didn't
Wow,
like it
guys,
that
you
much
will
when I
guys
watched it.
have so much fun when you watch it because it's one of
नहीं,
it's
I
my
watched it. I watched it. I watched it maybe 2 times for sure.
yeah.
देखी तो है, but
But coming back,
it's not my favorite SRK movie. I'll put it like that.
yeah, okay, we will
He's
have
not a
debates
very
on this.
he has a sort of gray character से play करता है ना, so
When we do Kank, I will have strong opinions against it. But today we want to talk about how dreamy SRK is in his blue
Oh
shorts.
yeah.
I
Oh, in his shorts, that shorts was
the blue
certainly a
shorts.
choice. I was thinking in general कितना dreamy है सर के, वो tuxedo में आता है and all that. प्रीति तो अलग tangent पे चली गई.
No, see, for me, it's like, the starting dream sequence is him in a tuxedo. It ends with him in a tuxedo. The dream sequence is same, but the endings are different. At the same time, when he goes on the date, like the so-called, churai hui date that he goes on to, he is in a suit for the first time, I guess, in that movie there. And then in this whole, wo to hai alvela, when they find out that usne jo do bola apni degree mein, that also is wearing this shirt. And I like, he's dressy only on occasions. And But he's so dreamy and he's so cute while
But
he's
even
doing
at
all
his
this.
dressiest, he is wearing that police cap with Marlboro on it, it was
Marlboro,
so
yeah.
random. I kept trying, even when I watched it for the second time, I'm like trying to figure out कि ये cap का क्या significance है. कुछ
This
नहीं
this
है.
must be a product placement. I mean,
Prop.
has to be, right?
Yeah. There was a lot of product placements in the movie,
But
like
this
the
has to be
the
like, why
mirror.
would you sort of showcase Marlboro so much through the movie?
No, and why showcase it through a मतलब वो police captain वाला hat, मतलब और भी कोई normal prop हो सकता है जो लोग actually पहनते हैं.
Surrogate advertising, as we call it, I guess. I don't know.
But it's very iconic,
But
This is
definitely.
not
That
surrogate,
look
but
becomes.
yeah, not surrogate. That's true. Definitely. Sorry, guys. Not MBA bitches. So. But I guess for me, that whole scene, when he realizes that okay, I have lied to my parents, and there's this whole funny scene where he makes up the degree also, like
through
this
that Don,
person,
that
yeah.
Anthony Gomez, I think his name is
Gonzalez
the
or
Don.
Gomez or something, yeah.
Gonzalez तो नहीं होगा.
याद नहीं आ रहा है अभी मेरे को.
And then the degree is so funny because you don't realize what degree it is. Okay, he's doing psychology in it, he's doing economics in it, and he gets 95. ये सब सारे कोर्सेज कौन से होते हैं उसमें, ऐसे थोड़ी होता है, पता नहीं.
ये तुम क्या मतलब कॉमर्स करी, तुम बीए को एक्नॉलेज ही नहीं करोगी? ये कैसी बात है? लेजिट डिग्री है यार, बहुत लोग करते हैं ऐसे कोर्सेज होते हैं,
उसमें भी स्पेसिफिक होता है ना. But I think for me it's like when he says economics में 95% किसी के भी नहीं आते हैं, and then I was like,
so you were like हाँ बोल you were like what tell ना, complete that sentence, tell कर ले, थोड़ा सा flex कर ले
कि मेरे आए थे यार 12th में.
ये देखो
शक्ल पे लिखा है उसके.
But ऐसे मेरे को बड़े मजा आते हैं जब वो बोलता है कि अच्छा मुझसे गलती हो गई and all that. And father is such a father. Like the father is doing such a great father role. The mother is mothering, being the enabling की बाकी वो कुछ भी गलत कर रहा है, but मेरा बच्चा बहुत अच्छा है दिल का, you know, she is enabling in some ways. The father is happy about the music only when he has a degree. Otherwise he's never accepting of him. That Amir mother-in-law-ish of Anna is
double roti mummy.
Yeah, double roti mummy ji.
She's such a typical vamp वाली सास ना, मतलब एकदम.
Yeah, like she's like, I'm rich, you're poor, and they're just doing that very nicely. Like the characters who are supporting the like. Satisha is playing the father who likes sugar a lot, like very much. Like I could relate with that character.
He played the same character in कहो ना प्यार है.
Yeah.
गोवा में रहता हुआ बंदा जो दुकान या होटल टाइप चला रहा
है, उसको बस केक खाना है बस.
और क्रिश्चियन है और वो वैसे ही बात करता है.
But I think he was also that
वो ऐसा करेगा.
In that era, he was that typical comedy supporting cast sort of role. Na. In that era, kya, for many years after that also.
Yeah. But like almost the same character across two movies. What I'm saying.
That is true.
Yeah, but it's like you like it, and also like there were so many things about the movie which were so randomly secular. I don't know, like there's a father, there is this other wedding, there is a party, like like pass होने वाली party in which he's already failed. Where Anna's family is wearing Indian for the first time, otherwise they're Christians, and at no point in the movie this whole religion plays any kind of, like, it's not a thing anywhere in the movie. Like, okay, the richness or poorness is maybe mentioned a lot क्योंकि उसके पास तो गाड़ी है, वो तो अमीर है, ये है वो है, वो उसको मतलब वो सब थोड़ा बहुत है, but there is so much, I don't know, secularity to the movie, and they're not very in your face about it, and I really liked that.
उस time पे you didn't need to be in your face about it. It was just there. It was a normal way of life to be like that. मतलब उसमें कुछ था नहीं to prove a point, to make a statement. वो जरूरत नहीं थी ना. मतलब it was just like that. वो ऐसा ही था.
हाँ, even when
if it comes
Sunil's
out,
dad,
you have to,
yeah, let's not go there. But even when Sunil's dad, Sunil's dad was like, you know, हम Anna से बात कर रहे हैं शादी के लिए and all that. He tells him we'll have the wedding in Hindu rituals also and in Christian rituals also, and he tells his son that like you have to go and ask for her hand in marriage to her parents. Like and that entire thing was just done with such nonchalance कि हाँ ये तो रोज का है. So it was nice.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Yeah, and there is this cute scene where they says, "Do you want to get married to a girl?" लड़की देखी है something ऐसा कुछ उसका वो बाप बोलता है उसको जब वो आना का रिश्ता के लिए agree बोल जाता है उसके पास, and then शाहरुख खान goes like, लड़की यानी कि गर्ल या गर्ल यानी कि लड़की, like some of the two things. And then एक और सीन है ऐसे ही when China Town में this guy gives them their first money, कि 1500 यानी कि 1500 like, or sorry, 1500 यानी कि something 1500 something, like the English Hindi thing where they
Yeah.
repeat everything that's being said in English to Hindi.
That was the
I
thing,
would
na? They used to
always
do
find
that
it.
quite a bit in movies.
I तो still do
There
it
is
while
one
talking.
movie.
I do it unintentionally.
There is a full movie in which they just repeat everything in English and Hindi.
Dhadkan.
Uh,
Dhadkan.
yeah,
You're
Dhadkan.
talking about Dhadkan. There's a YouTube video, कोई review है उसका, 10-minute review or something. उसमें ये होता है. Keep saying that.
Yeah.
Interesting trivia about this movie though. I was just reading at Reddit quite a bit पहले also. This director, like, of course, he made जाने भी तो यारो and क्या कहना, but also he was the same director as वागले की दुनिया. So he's worked with Shah Rukh Khan
Oh,
before. Yeah, didn't know.
this I
Also,
didn't know.
this movie won what do you say, a National Film Award? No, sorry, this movie won a Filmfare Award.
Yeah,
for
and
Best Film
for
Yeah,
best
Critics.
actor also Shah Rukh got critics.
Oh, he what?
I think either for this or for Bazigar. But he got the award that year. I also remember seeing that.
Oh,
yeah,
अच्छा
and
नहीं
the director in one interview said that it was so hard to not be mesmerized by Shah Rukh when I was just
Yeah.
directing it.
Hard
Like
relate.
there is this so
I
there
mean,
is this whole
I can
scene
understand
when
here.
this whole scene where they're doing this whole वो उसको झूठ बोल रहा होता है उसके बारे में, आना के बारे में, like we're eating these cream rolls and samosas in a cute cafe, and the guy, what's his name, Tijori, so Tijori is
Sunil,
going to
Chris
the, yeah,
Tijori.
yeah,
Chris
Chris,
यार.
yeah, sorry,
Acknowledge भी नहीं
Chris.
कर रहे हो.
Chris goes to, like, the actual actor goes to the director, okay, how was my shot, da, da, da. And then the director has said it in an interview that, I would say, yeah, it was good, but I would not notice him only. So I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is too much. इतनी बेइज्जती नहीं करनी चाहिए.
बट उसने बोला यार, इंटरव्यू में
God.
बोला है तो हम तो बोल ही सकते हैं, मतलब तो हाँ. So I hard relate. So
अच्छा.
so many simping moments here on the movie, but
Oh, I have a
हाँ,
small
मतलब this.
anecdote about the movie. So I was
Yeah,
talking
go
about
ahead.
it with my sister, right? I was telling her that like this is going to be the next episode and stuff. And she's like, oh, I haven't seen it. And then she's like, dude, I watched this 90s film. So she had visited some relatives recently. She's like, I watched this old Shah Rukh film. Can you, like, do you know which movie it is? And she describes the plot of Kabhi Haan Kabhi Naa. I'm like, yeah, that's the movie that we just watched. And so the reason she watched it at the relatives' place is that so they are like bringing up their children in the US, right? And they
Okay.
feel like their children are out of touch with like Bollywood culture and stuff. So
they
this is
chose Kabhi Haan
yeah,
Kabhi Naa.
they chose Kabhi Haan Kabhi Naa to
This is
like to
recently,
show
like
that this
अभी.
is recently, like अभी 1-2 weeks back that we were
वो
talking
बेचारे
about
बच्चे, उनको क्या इंडिया
उनको
दिख
कुछ
रहा
समझ
है,
ही
वो
नहीं आया
वापस
होगा.
आएंगे. Like, ये कहाँ आ गए हम? Oh God,
Yeah,
no,
but I thought it
no.
was cute कि मतलब वो even though they're growing up in Phoenix, they're learning about Bollywood roots.
yeah, डिग्री लो उसके बाद ही हम तुम्हें सब एक्सेप्ट करेंगे, जो भी तुम्हारे गाना बजाना भोपू शोपू,
वो तो
otherwise we'll
that's
call
a
it
very Indian thing across the years from I don't know ages on till now. Nobody pays heed to you if you are not at least slightly educated. और तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं कि तुम कॉलेज तो करोगे ही करोगे. मतलब it's not like US ना कि you choose not to go to college. Can we choose not to go to college? I mean that's really not a thing here.
Even
And Shah Rukh Khan is good as a musician in the movie. Like he's playing,
the trumpet.
हाँ, like
he's
उसका talent
writing
आता
the
है
songs.
and he writes a wonderful song and which really gets them that gig and impresses that boss. तो मतलब उसका
Guys,
talent
I
तो दिखाया है.
I can't get over the fact that their dream gig was to play in a China bar
Yeah, I,
in
I
Goa.
know. How is that? Like और कोई जगह नहीं थी कि वहाँ पे चाइना टाउन में जा रहे हो जहाँ पे सिर्फ गुंडे आते हैं और
I
तुम पे
know,
ग्लास
जो
मारेंगे.
आके ग्लास फेंकते हैं तुम्हारे ऊपर.
गोवा में रहते हो यार.
वहां पे म्यूजिक बजाना तुम्हारा ड्रीम गिग है. गोवा में रियली.
Must be some other place. I know. I mean that. मुझे भी लगा like क्या बकचोद है ये.
But that song
Chinatown.
was fun. The
Yeah,
Rasputin sample and everything was just very like gangster vibes.
क्या कहूँ वो बना कैसे डॉन.
You know what it
I love
reminded
that
me
song.
of? It reminded me of that the song in Om Shanti Om where they're narrating the story end to
The
end.
story, yeah.
हाँ, Dastane Om Shanti Om, I think that's what it was called.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
that's very similar to what they were doing in this song also, like just narrating a story. I don't think I paid attention to the story at all because I was just like, what is happening? This Don is crying and people are just like dancing and singing and enjoying. But yeah.
He's
Yeah.
crying while he's drinking Tanqueray in 90s, guys. Okay, I want to be Don.
He was drinking Tanqueray.
Yeah, he was drinking Tanqueray gin. Like all the gangsters in that Chinatown bar are drinking Tanqueray. That bottle, so to show the
Yeah.
Dons are of
Post
money and their
liberalization India. बाहर की दारू
yeah,
आएगी.
yeah. So yeah, I would rather cry while drinking Tanqueray and somebody playing a song on my life. Why not? I relate with the Don there.
You made it. You made it.
And the Don also is like तुम्हारी आवाज में दर्द है, like very rockstar before rockstar came, when the whole sad scene happens of him realizing that she's in love with this other guy. It's really, really.
But that Don was
Yeah.
also comic relief only. Matlab, he did zero scary shit in the movie.
He's never a scary figure too.
Yeah.
मतलब वो intimidation आता ही नहीं है. मुझे लगा था थोड़े में कुछ issue आएगा when they sort of mess with his henchmen बीच में.
Yeah,
But no,
and
it's all
I
for
felt
fun
like it
only.
was foreshadowing when he was like, "तेरे को कुछ भी चाहिए तो मेरे पास आ," but like it didn't end up happening that way. So interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually for me it was like to show the righteousness in like the good, some goodness in his heart as a, like for Shah Rukh Khan, like otherwise he's like manipulative, liar, all of that. But when this guy says, okay, I will do whatever you want, your heart's broken, you want me to kidnap her, you want me to kill that guy,
He
all
puts
of
his
that.
foot down. Nothing. Yeah.
And Shah Rukh Khan is like, how dare you say anything? You will do
Yeah.
nothing of that sort. So I think that was like he was there to have that character arc.
Yeah, he's
coming
okay in
Yeah.
his
something
heartbreak.
of that.
Like, he's very okay in his heartbreak.
Yeah.
I will just be
He's-
sad, and that is the end. मतलब मैं कुछ करूंगा नहीं इसके beyond to get the girl, which
It's
is
because he's grown,
Yeah,
right?
it
Like
is-
which
he's
is very
become a
rare
better
actually.
person. Yeah.
ये कभी कभी देखा ही नहीं है movies में. Now that I think of it. क्या अच्छा
Yeah.
चलो चली गई, क्या कर सकते हैं.
Yeah, matlab the
For me,
ease
it's
with
one
which
of
he was able to lie at the beginning, like, you know, when he's talking to that club ka owner and saying कि हाँ हम तो यहाँ बजाए वहाँ बजाए and ये वो he's like
He lies a lot in the beginning.
yeah, and then towards the
Yeah,
end
he's
he
a
becomes
compulsive
very
liar.
hesitant about lying, and you know he
Yeah.
just
And-
the honesty starts to seep in. Yeah.
Yeah, and when he does lie to his parents, immediately feels guilty. I think that arc, it's about Shah Rukh as a character, not just, I think, not just about the love story.
Yeah.
True.
That's my simping moment also, because I've been dying to talk about it for a while now. So I'll bring the simping moment because I have so many here. One is
What is
obviously
it? What
the
is
Shah
it?
Rukh Khan shots, but the
Shah Rukh Khan
other one
shots.
really.
That's not your simping moment. That's your thirst.
That's my.
Okay? That's your thirst moment.
Thirst trap, like him walking on the beach again. Like it happens twice in the movie, wearing the same blue shorts, by the way. Once in the
Of course
song
you
and
noticed.
once
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
Of course, I've noticed. And the second one that the second or third, like so many ones, of course. One is the whole Akash ke he's so mesmerized with her. Like the way he looks at her. Like she, उससे बढ़ के तो कोई है ही नहीं इस दुनिया में. Like that kind of, I don't know, it's just so beautiful the way there's something about the expressions and the way he looks at her.
Yeah.
And my third one is the one where he is heartbroken and he's realized she is actually in love with this person, and he's sitting in a beach at the corner where he's crying
Playing that
and
mouth
he's
organ,
playing the not just the mouth organ, like very bold pink mouth organ, which is so hard to miss, and he's Give me that heartbroken Shah Rukh Khan playing a pink harmonica any day, man.
But
And
yeah,
with such
which
like on
she gifts him,
anybody.
na? That's the gift she got for him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she gifts him. Yeah, where
nice
she
sort of
said,
a callback. Yeah,
yeah. So that's my like 2, 3 out of
yeah.
the many that I have, but we are trying to,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
for
So
me,
think
I
now,
think
my go ahead. Sorry, you go ahead.
sorry. Similar to what Preeti said about how he's looking at her in that song, right? How he looks at her when her train reaches the station and she gets out, like that moment where it feels like he's just
Yeah,
forgotten everything around him. There's no song also going on, and it's just, yeah, I thought that was like one of the simp moments for me. The other one was that song where like he's running behind Anna trying to ask for her forgiveness and all of that, and he's just I don't know, there's this one scene where he jumps from one car to the other, and I saw that and I was like, only Shah Rukh can pull this off. Like it was just such a peak Shah Rukh moment for me, and I loved it. I
yeah.
think those are my two top simp moments. But yeah, overall very, very simp Shah Rukh movie for me.
I think for me it was first primarily the one when he sort of lies to his parents about the report card, and then they throw a big party and he feels extremely guilty, and you can see the guilt on his face talking to the father, then going to his parents, honestly just confessing. As I said, in this movie he faces the karma behind his actions immediately, right? There's not a lot of delay. So that that shot, I think he and the emotions he conveys really well. And secondly is the last scene when it's the same dream sequence as he has in the beginning, in which he actually gets the girl, but in this one he's just a bystander to somebody else's wedding, and he sort of the ring sort of falls, and he has that little glimmer
yeah,
of
he's
hope,
just,
right?
yeah,
Little
and
glimmer
then
of
he
hope,
just,
and then it goes off, and that shows on his face. Yeah, this was the same dream sequence. Maybe this is going to turn out like that, but it doesn't. And you see that expression change very quickly, and I think he did pulled that off really well. I was like, yeah, good job, Shah Rukh. Cool. I think that was a
yeah.
very, very simpy discussion. The movie
Yeah,
full
I don't
simp
think
hai,
we
kya
we
kare?
reviewed the movie at all. We just talked about Shah Rukh and
Yeah,
his
oh shit,
character.
no, है ना? कुछ critically analyze नहीं किया, कभी भी नहीं करते, but nothing, dude, not about how the movie did, anything. But cool. So next week, hopefully, we'll be a little more on time, and we're doing
Very
Bacha,
unlikely.
guys.
We already know
Yeah.
we're not
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be able to record for the next 10 days. So
True,
I
true,
don't know
true.
why
So
you think we're going to be on time.
I forgot. I forgot. It's okay. We'll just do it sometime later. But in the week, the Valentine's week, we'll be
Oh,
recording
before
the
that,
movie.
reviews, guys. Ratings out of 5.
Oh shit. Yeah, 4.
Preeti?
Yeah, 4.5. I don't know. Like it's very difficult to judge. Like I
Yeah.
love this movie too much. Like we'll watch it again. We'll not watch it if there was no Shah Rukh Khan in it. Definitely. So yes.
Uh,
Exact same review as Preeti. 4.5. We'll watch it again. Will not watch it again if it's anybody except for Shah Rukh Khan.
True.
I found a
Okay.
new
So yeah.
comfort Shah Rukh movie. Like this is, yeah.
Oh, Kabhi Haan Kabhi Naa. Cool, cool.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
also now
this
we
is a
can
very
tell the
nice
movie,
comfort
na?
movie. Yeah,
Now,
we're watching and reviewing Bacha, which is the choice
did
of
we
the.
ask?
Yeah, we did. It's confirmed.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we did. So yeah,
Okay.
we let the guest decide, and the guest is going to be on the show. ऐसा तो हम इतना छुपा रहे हैं, पता नहीं celebrity ले आएंगे हम लोग. मतलब,
Dude,
but कोई ना, we'll
I
Yeah.
let
swear
them introduce it.
Stardust.
I knew that the movie was Badshah, but if I had made this announcement just now, I would have said Bazigar. I don't know why, but in my head I was like, just Bazigar, hum Bazigar
Polar
dekhne
opposite
wale.
movies, yeah.
And yeah, I was like,
Bacha.
he's right. We are not watching that. We are watching Badshah.
Yeah, we're watching Bacha, and yes, that is one of the most fun Shah Rukh movies. Like it's a complete joyride. So I've
Yeah, we have
watched it like I don't
40
know a lot
minutes
of times.
next week to talk about it. So
Yes, we will. Chalo, this has been a lot of fun.
yes.
Yes.
Go
Please
say
listen to
bye.
us, our four friends. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, good. Bye.